Coors Field in Denver. MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. First pitch coming up as the leadoff man Melky Cabrera settles in to get us started.
Off tonight for St. Louis, left fielder number 53.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Dexter
into the windup and the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Davis is there. 2 gone. Now with the plate, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Into the box, Max Kepler, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Desmond is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out, they're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there. Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always the playing to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jose Altuve is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ryan Braun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Cabrera is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Third baseman
into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
You froze him on the fastball there. Matt Carpenter becomes the first out of the inning. Greg Garcia stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball. Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Wilmer Defoe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded up the first baseline. Braun scoops it up, the tag, and he is out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Domingo Santana comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he just misses with a curveball. Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier
And
Molina.
the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Batting 9th, catcher.
First
Jordan
pitch of the at-bat.
Hicks.
Jordan Hicks is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Santana has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So striding in, number 49. Yes, he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Fowler in no man's land back there as he gloves it for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Full count. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Ready for another chance. Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carpenter.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
4th inning for the Rockies. First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham moves over, one down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cabrera's there, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Greg Garcia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. In now, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in,
the pitcher,
Jordan
number 17.
Hicks.
Jordan Hicks.
Adam Lind will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Lind.
Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Cabrera.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to first. And he is out on the tag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Sam Tuivalala, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Sam Tuivalala.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Fowler over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Defoe into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Dexter Fowler now. It's been
Leading off for St. Louis, right fielder Dexter Fowler.
into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Digging into trying again.
Center fielder Tommy
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Now a move over to first. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this one goes right by Iannetta through to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner scores from second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Third baseman Matt Carpenter.
Carpenter out in front a bit here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Greg Garcia.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out and a runner on second base. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Davis posts under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Defoe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a strike called at the knees. Nothing in 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Yadier Molina is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning. Striding in once again, Chris Iannetta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Iannetta.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back, gone to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, number 49. He's over. Adrian Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Kevin Segrist takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 46, Kevin Segrist.
And a ball, 1-0. Called strike at the knees.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The count at 1-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. To 2-2 now.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Ready for another shot
Second
now.
baseman.
Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now
Here's
batting,
Ryan Braun now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. John Bubba is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 60, John Bubba.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and Carlos Estevez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season. So striding in, John Bubba. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip.
Andrew Knapp.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. At the knees, strike 1. And he takes strike two.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Ready once again, Dexter Fowler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper ranging back at the track. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Brett Cecil gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Stepping up now. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter into shallow left. He's got it 1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He pulls this one into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So stepping in, Domingo Santana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Dominic Leone takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this.
Dominic Leone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a ground ball. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Kepler is there, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Tommy Pham.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Altuve has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Carpenter.
He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Coming to the plate now, Greg Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is low, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 3.
Jake McGee takes over here with a runner at first.
Depot. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 51, Jake McGee. First
delivery to him on the way. Wilmer Defoe is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Inside and low, 2-1. In there, 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run.
Center fielder, Rajay.
First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with the heater and not check off of it much.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Jake McGee. And he's getting his first. Raimel Tapia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a South.
Tyler Lyon.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Lying toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. Riding into the
second baseman.
Now Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Brian Shaw enters from the pen.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Now in the box,
27.
Yadier Molina will try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the 0-2. Liner toward right center. Davis is right there, one down.
Now
standing in, Tyler Lyon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Will Myers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Will Myers.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes a called strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Ball 3, the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Here's a look over to first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Dexter Fowler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dexter Fowler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Oh, and he misses it. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tommy Pham is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So Greg Holland comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here's Ryan Braun now. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
The 2-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. but he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one
Right
indeed.
fielder number 34.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. And he's got a
Harper.
chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fowler has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
Third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Travis Shaw. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. That's inside, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first.
Now the 2-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Garcia is there for it. 2 gone. Into the box now. Ian Desmond. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hand.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Chris Russin. Now action in the bullpen as their closers start to get loose out there. Danny Valencia is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame.
Valencia.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Striding in, Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. The 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Nope. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Greg Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. The 0-1. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Standing in, Wilmer
Up next
Defoe.
for the
He'll look to
Cardinals,
bounce back after striking out his
Wilmer
last time up.
Defoe.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
And that's taken for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So digging in now, Chris Iannetta. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Fowler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting,
Standing in now, the pitcher, Chris Russell. So with 2 away, Ryan McMahon will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 pitch on its way. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And he misses there, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least Wade Davis takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
number 71.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing first base.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Striding in,
pitcher,
Greg Holland. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. Now the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Melky Cabrera.
From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And slider tails outside for ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Altuve takes the turn at 3rd. He wants it all. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside the park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen. And guys, time to recognize